So first we're going to start off with a red paint by Wolf Brothers in the color 030, and what we're going to need to activate this paint is just a bowl of water, and the two brushes I'm going to be using for this look are a Taklon detail liner and a pointed liner. First we're going to take the detail liner and we're just going to dip it in water and then into the Wolf Brothers paint, and then we're going to start by drawing a curved line on the bottom of our wrist and another curved line about an inch above it, and then more curved lines going horizontally across the center of our hand, and then just kind of M shapes at the base of where our fingers would be if they travel all the way down, and then two horizontal lines at the top part of our hand. And this is just going to be the basic outline, which is what we're doing for the look, and now I'm just going to start outlining where the bones want to be. Don't worry if you make a mistake, because these are water activated paints. If you make a mistake, all you need to do is clean off your brush, load it up with water, go over your mistake and simply just wipe it off, and it's all clean. And as you'll see at the bottom of my hand, I've done little circular shapes. Those are just going to be like little bits of bone fragments. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start by outlining where our muscle tissue is going to be, mainly at the top part of our bones. And then I'm going to take the other brush, the pointed liner brush, and that's going to be my filling in brush. I'm going to fluctuate between the two brushes, just using the detail liner obviously for the more tighter and detailed little places, and the pointed liner for the bigger areas that are going to take way too long to color in with a small detail liner brush. So you're just going to fill that all of our outlining in. And then once you've done that, I'm taking the Ben Nye Magic Cake Aqua Paint, and I'm going to be using it in the color Black Licorice. Again, this is a water-based paint, just a different brand. And I'm using the detail liner to again outline the big areas, and then I'll go in with the pointed liner brush and just fill that all in. Now the black is very, very, very important for our optical illusion look. See, right now I've got my hand on a white background, but once you move your hand into a black setting, it's going to create that optical look. So you want to make sure the black goes to the very edges of your hand. And don't forget to go in between the webbing of your fingers with the black. And now I'm taking another Wolf Brother paint, and I'm using it in the color 001, and this is just a pure white. And we're going to use that with the detail liner to color in the bones. Now you got to be really careful with the white, because it is a Wolf Brothers paint, and so is the red paint. If you mix the two colors in with each other, it will start to turn a pink color. It won't mix in with the black at all, but it will mix with the red. So be very careful not to overdraw into the red, or kind of just swirl your brush and reactivate the red paint with the white. But if you do end up with little pink streaks, just wait for the white to dry, clean your brush, and then just go in over the top with a pure white again, and it should fix up your error. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take some more of the Ben Nye Black and we're just going to put that into a clean separate dish. And then we're going to grab some of the Wolf Brothers White and put that in the dish as well and mix it together to create this light gray color. Now this light gray is going to be our shading color. Now of course with every realistic look, even for makeup, beauty, you know that highlighting and shade is one of the biggest rules. Without highlight and shade, you don't get a realistic look. And keep the shading to one side because as shadows work, it's light coming in from one direct point, creating shadows on the opposite point. So you don't want to be putting shading on just random areas. You want to keep it all to one side. And then once you're done, it's going to look like this in the light. And then as soon as you pass it onto a black background, boom, optical illusion.